Hello, my friends. My name is Stanley Wolfe. I'm in my late 60s now, closer to 70 than 65, and I've been retired for quite some time. I've seen the other side of the working years. I've walked the long road of waking up at dawn, clocking in, giving everything to a career, and then finally stepping away. And I'll tell you something I've learned from experience. There's a moment somewhere around age 58 when life quietly asks you a very important question. It's not written on a contract and your boss doesn't ask it. No, it's life itself whispering, are you going to keep trading your time and your health for money, or are you ready to start living? That's what I want to talk to you about today, because I've seen too many friends wait too long. And I've seen what happens when you do and when you don't. 58 is a funny age. You're not exactly old. You've still got energy in your step. You can still travel. You can still spend an entire day with your grandkids without collapsing into bed. But you're not young either. You start to notice the small changes, knees that ache, recovery that takes longer, maybe a little less spring in the morning. It's an age when life gives you a window of opportunity. A window that doesn't stay open forever. When I was 58, I remember thinking, I can push through a few more years, build that retirement cushion, then enjoy life at 65. That was the common wisdom. But you know what? Some of the folks who waited until 65, by the time they got there, their bodies weren't up for the adventures they dreamed of. That hiking trip to Italy, too many health issues. That dream of biking along the coast. Replaced by doctor appointments. I look back and realize 58 isn't just another number, it's a turning point. Let me put it plain. After 58, every day you keep working isn't just another dollar earned, it's a piece of your life given up. See, we spend our 20s and 30s trading time for money. That's normal. We don't have much wealth, so we give our energy to build it. In our 40s and 50s, we start to see the rewards. The account balances rise, the house gets paid down. But here's the trap. Even when the numbers look good, we think we need more. We tell ourselves, just a few more years. Just one more milestone. But those few more years are often the best, most vibrant ones you have left. I had a good friend, Michael. At 58, his savings were solid. He could have walked away. But he said, Stan, I just want to pad the account a bit more, maybe retire at 62. At 62, he was diagnosed with heart problems. His dream of traveling across Europe never happened. He had the money but not the health, and he told me before he passed, I wish I had left earlier. That stuck with me, because money you can always adjust, but time and health, once they're gone, they're gone. Now let me be honest. Most people don't keep working past 58 just because of money. It's fear. Fear of running out. Fear of not knowing what to do with yourself. Fear of losing your identity. I remember my own first months of retirement. The alarm clock didn't ring. Nobody was expecting me in an office. Nobody was handing me reports or asking for decisions. I sat on the porch one morning with a cup of coffee and thought, well, what now, Stan? It's a scary moment. Because for decades, your job is who you are. It's your structure, your rhythm. And without it, you wonder, am I still valuable? Do I still matter? That fear keeps people chained to a desk even when they don't need to be. But here's the truth I learned. Your identity is not your job. Your worth isn't your paycheck. When you let go of the title, you finally get to discover who you really are beyond the office walls. Retirement, my friends, is not just a financial decision. It's a resource decision. And there are 4 resources we all have to manage: time, the days and years we've got left; health, the body that carries us; energy, the drive to go out, explore, play; money, the tool that makes it all possible. In youth, we've got time and health, but not money. In middle age, we gain money, but our energy starts slipping. At 58, the balance changes. If you already have enough, then working longer doesn't add much to the equation. It just takes away the other 3 resources. That's the trade people don't see. It's not just about growing a portfolio. It's about what that growth costs you. I hear it all the time. I'll retire when the market stabilizes. Or interest rates are bad right now. Or let's see what happens after the next election. My friends, the market goes up and down. Rates rise and fall. Politics change every 4 years. If you're waiting for perfect conditions, you'll be waiting forever. When I retired, the market wasn't great. People told me I was crazy. But you know what? My plan was solid. My portfolio was built for ups and downs. And more importantly, I got to enjoy my life. The perfect time is not about Wall Street. It's about your health, your energy, your readiness to live. Let me tell you about two men I knew. One was George. He retired at 59. He didn't have the biggest account balance, but he had enough. He traveled with his wife, saw his grandkids grow up, took photography classes, even started a small garden business just for fun. The other was Robert. He said, "I'll work until 65, then really enjoy life." He made it to 65 with a bigger bank account, sure, but by then his knees gave out. His wife's health declined. Their travel plans never happened. His money grew, but his dreams shrank. When they both passed, George's life was full of stories. Robert's life was full of numbers. Which do you think mattered more? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should quit at 58 without a plan. No, planning is key. Here's what I tell anyone thinking about it. Check your numbers, not just the balance, but where your income will come from. Think about health care, especially before Medicare kicks in. Make sure you're covered. Plan your days. What will you do with your time? Hobbies, volunteering, travel, family, structure matters. Take care of your health, because money without health is useless. Prepare your mind. Retirement is a shift. You'll need to rediscover purpose, identity, and connection. Do this, and the fear starts to fade. After more than a decade in retirement, here's what I know: nobody regrets retiring too early. Many regret waiting too long. The best memories you'll make won't happen behind a desk. Your grandchildren won't remember how much was in your 401k. They'll remember the trips, the stories, the afternoons you spent with them. Your body won't wait for you to build a bigger cushion. It needs you to act now. And maybe the biggest lesson of all, retirement isn't the end of purpose. It's the beginning of living life on your own terms. So, my friends, if you're 58 or beyond and you're standing at the crossroads, hear me as someone who has walked ahead of you. Don't let fear keep you working when you don't have to. Don't wait for perfect timing that will never come. Don't trade the best years you've got left for numbers you may never use. Retirement is not about who dies with the most money. It's about who lives the most while they can. I'm Stanley Wolfe, and I've lived long enough to tell you this. The real wealth isn't your account balance. It's your time, your health, your energy, and the love you share. Spend those wisely. And if you're ready, take that step. Retire not just from your job, but into your life. Thank you for listening, my friends, and may your years ahead be full of meaning, freedom, and joy.